we can't make this a track car, we have to make this a grip car. Holy shit, this thing slide. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Tuesdays with Tyler. Today we are playing BeamNG Drive. If y'all don't know what BeamNG Drive is, it's basically a soft body car simulator that allows for excellent crashes. Today we're not going to necessarily be crashing. Today we're going to be testing out the new limo that came out about a month or so ago, and we're going to see about how fast we can actually make this. So to start off, I got with just a base limo, and we are going to go and take it around the track here and see how quick it can do it. So we're going to start from here. We're going to go all the way till we get to that checkered line over there, and we're going to see about how quick this is. And each round we're only going to be able to do 2 to 3 modifications, where we got to take it out on the track and see what kind of difference this makes. I would say this thing drives like a boat, but I mean it is a limo, so can't really expect much out of it. I mean, still not too fast, doing about 78 on the straight. About 40 through that corner, that's not bad. Could definitely be much better. Get around through here. That back end really wants to kick out. Oh, shit. We're a little fucked up. I don't think that wheel up there is steering anymore. No, it's definitely not. Really, okay, that wheel's really trying to fuck us over. Okay. Use the wall a little bit here. Really a struggle. This thing is not on the turn for shit, and we did it with a time of 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Not the greatest, not the worst. I definitely think we can do a little bit better. Alright. That is not what I wanted. Okay. So we're gonna do probably about 5 modifications here to start off with. So with all these upgrades, we got tires, limited slip differential, bigger engine, transmission. 3, 4, okay, 5, yep. Alright, with all these modifications, it should hopefully make us a little bit faster. Normally I play on a wheel, pedals, but I'll disable that for now. Just play on a controller. We'll see how this goes. I'm definitely noticing a huge change in grip though. Like, it grips so much better now. Coming down straight at 80 miles an hour. definitely a lot faster. Alright, so right about here is where we kind of lost control and hit the wall. I don't think we're doing that this time around because this thing is just sticky. It is glued to the ground and it feels great. I think we're definitely beating this record. Oh yeah, we are killing it with this setup. Coming down the final stretch. What time is looking like? I'm gonna end right about 2 minutes, a little over 2 minutes. And there we go. Brakes can definitely use some work. We're sitting right about 2 minutes. I'm thinking our next modification, we're going to go ahead and do weight reduction. So anything related to weight reduction, we're going to take care of. So, yeah, I'll be right back with y'all. Alright, so we are back. As you can see, not too much was removed. So I'm trying to keep it at least looking like the limo. But if you kind of look in the interior here, pop open this door. There's nothing in it. It's just completely empty. Panels have been removed as much as we can, trying to keep it still street legal, track legal, but also as light as possible. I don't know if this is going to make a difference, but we shall see here. Come on, start, motherfucker. We're going to get back up to the line and we're going to go and test it out. Alright. Starting timer, and we are off. Definitely feels a lot lighter. It doesn't feel as much like a boat. That is for sure. In terms of speed, I really think we only gain like a couple miles an hour. Brakes aren't overheating as much though. I think definitely we can work on the suspension. Look at that front of the body roll. Coming through about 90 miles an hour. Last minute braking. Alright, let's see, we're on the final stretch. We're already about 10 seconds faster, it looks like. And stop, so 2 minutes, 2 seconds. I would definitely say that's a lot better. Alright. I think next we're going to work on suspension and brakes and see how much that helps. So I'll be right back. Alright. So we are back. We got the suspension and brakes done now. As you can see, it sits a lot lower, hopefully with a lot stiffer of a suspension. Gonna shift this. Get going. Back up to the starting line. We're gonna do another run. After this, I think we're gonna go ahead and work on the engine or body modifications yet. Actually, let's do engine next. Try to see how much power we can push out of this. Right. And we're off. I don't expect this to help with our straight line speeds, but it should definitely help with the cornering. I can already feel a huge difference. I don't know if our cornering is any faster. It feels like it is. Going about as fast as we were going last time now. Kind of overshot that turn a little bit. There we go. Final stretches. Last turn. Keep our speed up. Alright, let's see how we are looking. Alright, 1 minute 55 seconds. We gained about 7 seconds off of doing the suspension. Alright, so I think now we're going to go ahead and just tune up the engine a little bit, see where that gets us. So again, I'll be right back with y'all. Alright, so we are back. You can probably hear. Engine's definitely souped up. We kept the 5.5 that we put in earlier, but we put a stage 3 supercharger, side exit exhaust, and better internals than this. It already feels so much more rowdy. But we'll see how much speed this allows us to pick up. Gonna reset that. Ready, set, go. Let's do it. I blew up the engine, but we finished up the race at about crash. About 1 minute and 44 seconds. And we gained about 11 seconds off of that. I would have to say that's pretty good. Probably have to change up the internals though to be the heavy duty ones. Fuck. That should hopefully prevent us from blowing up. Alright, so I think the only thing left for us to do is put on some body kits, see if we can get some extra downforce. Okay, so it really looks like the only two modifications that I can do are a little front splitter here and a massive wing in the back. This should help us out a lot. So let's see. Reset the timer. And 3, 2, 1, go. Let's do it. Alright, so off the bat, definitely a lot faster. The rear end definitely feels a lot more grippy. Still kind of going in the a little bit. That's it. The problem is we got too much downforce on the rear. This wing might actually tamper us. Brake, 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 brake. Alright, 146, so we're actually a little slower with the wing on. That's quite interesting. But yeah, we're slower with the wing on, which is actually a little surprising. I thought we would have been able to make those turns quicker. that car, we have to make this a good car. Holy shit, does this thing slide. We are going to go ahead and stage this. See what we're going to run in the quarter-mile. Alright, let's do this again, but let's bring us back. I guess we're gonna have to do the heavy duty long block. It doesn't feel as rowdy with that, but at least it'll prevent our engine from blowing up halfway through. Alright. See about how fast this took us. 12:51 at 112 miles an hour. It's actually not terrible, not great, but I guess let's go ahead and compare it to the stock limo. See where we're at on that. We're trying to bring this all the way back here. Pull out the stock limo, see where we're at. Find the right menu. There it is. It's definitely a lot slower. That is for sure. We're up to 50 miles an hour. 60 miles an hour. 70 miles an hour. At 1942 at 72 miles an hour. Now, I don't know if this is an 1/8 mile or a 1/4 mile track. I feel like this is an 8 mile track. I'm going to take this little right here, and we're going to try to make it just a little bit faster by absolutely stripping it down to the bare bones. If we don't need it to move or drive, then it is getting removed off the car. So we are going to see about how fast we can truly make this. And okay, I stripped this down to the absolute bare bones. Let's go ahead and see. Bump, bump, bump. Oh, we're gonna restart that. That was absolutely terrible. Bump, bump, bump. Bump, bump, bump. $11.01 at 125. All right, that's not bad. It's a little loud. I will admit that. We're just gonna go ahead and... Holy fucking shit. All right, everybody. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed that episode of Tuesdays with Tyler. If you have anything you would like to see me play, if you'd like to see me play this again, other challenges in BeamNG Drive or other games that I have played in the past, please just go ahead and let me know down below. But remember to comment, like, and subscribe, and I hope y'all have a great day.
I'm a lone wolf.